Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. Wendell here, and yes, I'm back. I know I've been away from YouTube for 2 months. It's because I need my wisdom tooth to be extracted because I just woke up one day with my swollen gums, and yes, I need it to be removed, and maybe I'll make another video for that. But for today, I'll be answering one of the questions posted on my YouTube comment box, and that is coming from Maggie Mendinilia. She posted, "Hi sir, I am planning to look for a job there in May 2019. May I know how much was your budget, visa, ticket, daily expenses while looking for a job, etc. Thank you." Well, first of all, Maggie, I'd like to apologize for posting this video late. I know that you are coming here on May 2019 and it's already almost end of April, so it's quite late, but I hope I can still make it and still will be able to give you the estimate, not really the exact, but at least give you an idea on how much do you need for your budget if you are planning to go to Dubai. But again, it's always advisable for you to already have your job or have your offer before you go to Dubai. Anyways, thank you Maggie for posing this question on my YouTube comment box. So I'll be answering your question today, and let's start with your ticket. So the ticket plays a very big part of your budget if you are going to Dubai. But one tip for you, if you are booking for a ticket, it's better for you to book it in advance, far ahead of your travel date, because the farther it is, the cheaper the ticket will come. And in my case, I did not go directly to Dubai. I went via Singapore, so I have two set of tickets, one from Cebu to Singapore and another from Singapore to Dubai. So my Cebu to Singapore, I actually booked it through one of the domestic airlines in the Philippines, and I got it for 7,000. That's a round-trip ticket, so that's already cheap. And then my Singapore to Dubai, it's actually through a travel agency in Dubai. I paid 25,000 pesos. That's including the visa. So that's a 1-month visa, and it's already kind of cheap at that time. That was year 2015 when I went here. So again, farther the date is, it's better for you to book the ticket in advance, or you can also contact the travel agencies. Sometimes they give you a special package and an offer for a visa plus tickets. Next thing you need to consider is your visa. The visa will depend on how long you will stay in Dubai. I already created a video on how to apply for a Dubai tourist visa. If you're a Filipino, you can click the link. I'll be posting it on the description box below. And the 1-month visa will normally cost around 300 to 400 dirhams, and the 3 months visa, sometimes it ranges from 1,200 to 1,500. So you can just contact one of the travel agencies in Dubai. If you have friends or relatives here, it's better for you to contact them so that they can look for a better rate for you. The third thing you need to consider if you are going to Dubai is your accommodation. So your accommodation might be bed space, we have partition, room. So bed space normally range from 650 to 800, partition will be 1,200 to 1,500, and the room will be 2,500 and above. That's in Dubai. And also it depends on your stay and how long you will be staying in Dubai, and sometimes the landlady or the landlord will ask you for the advance deposit, plus you will be paying for your dewa, which is the electricity, and for your internet. But some of them will give it for free to you, and also some landlords or landlady are kind enough not to ask you for 1 month advance, so that will be an advantage for you. At least you'll be able to save until you find a job and pay them for your 1 month advance or 1 month deposit. The fourth thing you need to consider is your expenses. So you need to have an allowance if you go to Dubai. You can't just come here without budget for allowance, because you need to pay for your train. That's, well, although it's cheap, it's around 3 dirhams to 750 one way train ride, depends on the location and how far it could go. But you need to have that, because if you're going to an interview, you will be paying that. And especially for those interviews that you don't know the location or is far from the train or from the metro station, you need to take a taxi going there. So you need to allot a budget for your taxi. Also in the expenses, I'll include the food. The food, although it's cheap in Dubai, you need to have a budget on how much you will be spending and how long you will stay here. Personally, I budget 500 to 700 dirhams when it comes to food, although it's very cheap in Dubai, but that's including eating out. And my food at work, that's around 500 to 700, or around like 7,000 pesos, or 5,000 pesos to 7,000 pesos. And also the fare, if you're looking for a job, you will go to certain locations, and sometimes the location of your interview is far from the train station, so you need to take a taxi from the train station going to the location, and it sometimes ranges from 12 dirhams, and if it's far, then probably 25 and above, 25 dirhams and above. So you need to have a budget on that, and consider that on your budget if you go to Dubai. The last thing on the expenses is you need to allot a budget for your visa, because sometimes if you find a job in Dubai, you'll be paying for your visa from tourist visa to convert it to a working visa. Plus you will need to exit Dubai to have it converted, or have your company do an internal amendment. Although some companies will shoulder the internal amendment, but some of those you will pay yourself, so you need to have a budget on that. Sometimes it ranges from 1,000 to 1,500. And I have one of my friends who just found a job in Dubai. Her company was the one who paid it, but she will be paying the internal amendment on installment basis. So even though you don't have a budget and you were not prepared for it, at least your company will shoulder it. Although my company, they shoulder my visa expenses when my visa was cancelled and was transferred to employment visa. And that's it for today's video. I hope I was able to answer your question, Maggie, and to all those people who are planning to go to Dubai, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. This has been Wendell. I'll see you on my next video.